Let's go, my stock market bulls and bears. It is your boy, Terry Tillman, also known as Mr. LCA, also known as the official mayor of Gnogville. That is right, guys. So in today's video, we're going to talk about an article that's out about this possible lawsuit on LCA/Gnog/Tillman. And I think this could possibly be our answer into why Tillman has been quiet, because this article is going into a little bit more detail about this possible lawsuit that is against Tillman and Gnog. So in today's video, we're going to review this article talking about the lawsuit, what are my feelings and opinions on it, and just see how things go. Guys, I just created a new t-shirt. Now, no one's forced to buy anything, of course, but I have the link down in the description. Go check it out and just give me your honest opinion. Is the shirt cool? Is it tacky? Is it stupid? Created it on Teespring. Like I said, the link is down below. I just want to get opinions from you guys. That's all I want. Whether you purchase it or not is totally up to you. But just like to get your opinions so I can create better products that you guys would be interested in possibly wanting to purchase. So, all right, guys, let's get into today's video, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that intro. And as you know, I like to bring all news about Gnog, whether it's good news, bad news. I like to bring it all to you. That way you guys can make your decision based upon the news that is out there. And unfortunately, we are talking more about this possible lawsuit. And I must say that this is actually the most detailed information that I've actually seen about the lawsuit. So I think it's going to be interesting that we go over it today and see what exactly is in this case. And this is from a writer on the Investor Place, Will Ashworth, which I remember reading some of this guy's articles before. And he has been very bearish on the stock. So he's not my favorite person, needless to say. But anyway, we're going to get in here and read this. This was published on Friday at 8:14 in the morning. So it says here, a November 9th press release from Pennsylvania-based mergers and acquisition litigation. The Brodsky and Smith caught his attention and centers around the pending merger between LCA and Gnog. And it says if you own LCA stock, you might want to reconsider your position. First off, I'm not reconsidering anything. Number one, Tillman is not going to lose any lawsuits. It just isn't going to happen. And number two, this is too good of a business to let it go. And this is how these short sellers get out here and do this, guys. Same thing is happening to NIO right now. These big investors have millions of dollars, and they want to get into a stock at a certain price. So what do? They put out negative articles to drive the price down so they can get into it. And now this person is seeing that the stock is heading up in the right direction, so they want to come out with a negative article. Of course they do. But whatever. Look, NIO is not going to go anywhere, and neither is LCA. And LCA is going to be on the way. So that's how I feel about that, is that there's always going to be bulls and bears in the market, which is good. But I hate when people almost intentionally try to take a stock down to benefit themselves. Like, oh, they're going to tell you all the negatives about the stock, but then they're going to buy in it themselves secretly and not tell anyone. Same thing with NIO, same thing happening here. That's just my opinion. Whether I'm right or wrong, let's get back to it. So, then he's going to give a reason to hear why. LCA stock and obvious self-dealing. Having written about investments for over a decade, I've become immune to the press releases from the law firms looking for enough investors to sign into a class action lawsuit certified in the courts. However, there's big money to be made from these lawsuits, and sometimes they're even justified. The Brodsky and Smith's press release laid out why it's seeking investors to come forward. Its investigation potentials claim of the board of directors of LCA, its possible breaches of fiduciary duty and other violations of federal and state law connections with the recent corporate actions, including the company's purchase agreement to acquire Gnog, a U.S. real money casino owned by Tillman Fertitta the press release states. In a nutshell, the law firm is investigating whether billionaire Tillman Fertitta was self-dealing when Fertitta Entertainment, controlled by Fertitta, and a sponsor of the SPAC, entered into a merger agreement with online operations of the Golden Nugget Casino, also controlled by Fertitta. It seems pretty darn obvious that's what's happening in this instant, but it doesn't necessarily make it improper. If investors choose to pony up capital LCA, it raised $275 million in May of 2019 when they knew full well that Fertitta was the chief executive officer in charge of the management team searching for a combination target. They also should have realized that the target as Golden Nugget's online gaming operation wasn't outside the realm of possibility. So, just kind of basically saying here that they think it's fishy because Tillman has the SPAC and Tillman has the business that is merging. I myself don't see anything wrong with that. That's just me. Take it for what it is. If it's anything to me, it's smart business and making money. You know, it should be almost illegal for these people that have millions of dollars, that have corporations and businesses that want to write bad articles about companies to drop their prices, and then they buy it themselves. I think that should be illegal. How about that? How about that? Freaking Will? Is that what you're trying to do? Bash this stock so you can buy in? Because you didn't buy in at 11 and 12 like the rest of us did, and now we're going up to 14 and you don't want to buy in? Man, I hate these haters out here hating on Gnog. Ah, gets my blood boiling. But anyway, back to the article here. Where in the heck did I even leave off at, guys? All right, here we go. While we may... I can't even stop. Oh, this gets me so fired up. While we may pursue an initial business combination in the target, we intend to focus our search on investment opportunities in the consumer, dining, hospitality, entertainment, and gaming industries, including technology companies operating in these industries stated by IPO Prosperous. So, 2 words, technology and gaming. These should have been the big tip-off, and there was one financial condition of Fertitta's empire. The billionaire has no clothes. What? The billionaire has no clothes? Okay, whatever he's saying there, but I guess I'm not getting it. In September, I recommended that investors pass on LCA because there were better gaming opportunities among the former SPACs, which I said this guy is a negative Nancy on LCA. He's a hater. And now he knows that the merger is coming, that the pandemic's picking up, and we're getting more states in. And Will, you are a hater, sir. You are a hater. Don't hate on the stock because we're going to take to the moon. We've already been kicked while we're down on this stock, man, because this stock is performing great. And we deserve our time as Golden Nugget investors to go to the moon and see our portfolios in the green. That is right. We want to see those freaking rocket moons, man. And you got these negative people out here publicizing this stupid lawsuit that is worthless. You know what? Get a life, man. Just get a life. Why you even... Because you knew you were wrong. That is exactly why back in when you said September, you did an article about it. And now you know it's wrong. Because why? Golden Nugget has won 2 more awards for the best online gambling experience, and you, sir, are wrong, and you are a hater of this stock, and now you have to eat your own words, and the only reason you're making it sound like it's good is because, oh, there's a lawsuit out there. Who cares about a stupid lawsuit? Let the courts handle the lawsuit. You, sir, are not a freaking... You, sir, are not a judge, jury, or executioner of what's going to happen here. Let the courts take it out. Why are you even publicizing an article on this lawsuit? But anyway, one particular concern for Fertitta's involvement with the SPACs is that the billionaire's financial well-being has been in question ever since leveraging the big-time NBA Houston Rockets in 2017. The pandemic has been a punch in the gut to hospitality, in-person gaming business, and you got a motivated buyer and seller. Fertitta, who is said to be worth $5.8 billion, is the poster child of low interest rate era that we find ourselves. He used debt to build his restaurants, hotels, sports teams. He owns the Houston Rockets that he wrote on September 18. In April, Fertitta's golden nugget, sold $250 million in debt at a 15% interest rate to keep his empire afloat. Come on, man. First off, why are you giving Tillman such a hard time? You know what I mean? Will, what do you have against Tillman? Hello? His businesses was doing good before the pandemic. Hello? Like, the government came in and bailed out all these companies, but it's not okay for Tillman to do things to get money to help bail out his companies? Like, why is it okay? Like, come on, Will. Like, get a life, man. I don't get it. So you're not okay with the government bailing out the airlines, the restaurant industry, the hospitality, all these people getting unemployment? Like, that's not okay? But it's not okay for Tillman to do what he needs to do to survive? Like, that is what we need to do during this pandemic, man. Like, people need to do what they do. Whether you're using your brains or you're getting help from the government, people need to survive, and I'm for all the help the government's going to give because everybody needs help right now. We're in a pandemic, and the numbers are going up. So that's another reason why I think that Gnog is such a great investment, because people can still have entertainment. People's going nuts sitting at home. The suicide rate's up. Depression, family violence and stuff's going up. And people need a release, man. And gambling for some people is entertainment. And you don't want to go to the casino right now and gamble, but you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your laptop. You can do it on your tablet. You can do whatever's best for you. That is why I love this product, because it is a winner the whole way around. So, like I said, I don't understand why we're getting bashed on Tillman, because he did what he had to do to keep his businesses afloat. There's so many small mom and pop businesses that are going to lose what they have because of this pandemic. So who cares what someone is doing to make their business go afloat? Was it okay for these huge corporations taking the PPE money? Hello? And then they gave it back because they knew they were going to be publicized in the newspaper? Huh? Did I got a point? That's right. I know there was a couple big restaurants that took it, and they didn't need the money, and they were taking it from the mom and pop stores, and they gave it back. I forget the names of actually the two big companies that gave the money, took the money on the paycheck protection plan from the government, and then they gave it back when they found out that it was going to be publicized because they didn't want to get embarrassed. So you know what? There's a lot of things going on, but this is not one that you should even have to worry about. This is just, man, this article is getting me fed up. I don't want to read it anymore, but we'll go down here and see what he has to say. I suppose you could argue that Fertitta's current predicament is nothing but unfortunate timing. To take Gnog public, considering the success of DraftKings, is perfectly sensible transaction. If not, LCA and some other gambling-focused SPAC may have stepped forward. In addition to the business case, Gnog's Q3 result included 93% increase to gross gaming revenues to 28, 92% increase income from 8.2 million, and the valuation is reasonable. Shareholders of record has October 29th ought to be vote in favor in combination with the special meeting vote to take place. So if we go down here to basically saying proxy materials, a special meeting, Lancadia highlights that merged entity has an enterprise value of $745 million, or 6.1 times the estimate in 2021 revenues. DraftKings is trading at 40 times sales. Further, it has been profitable since 2016. So it says, what's not to like the bottom line? If you read the proxy materials closely, you will see that Tillman Fertitta will be the chairman and CEO of Gnog. Fertitta Entertainment, and the man himself owns 52% of the company. Which, hello, that's why I'm investing in Gnog, because of Tillman. So yes, I want him to be the chairman and CEO of Gnog. Duh. So, yeah. Most importantly, Fertitta gets out from under debt he owes to his creditors while retaining the control of profitability of the business. First off on that, how many businesses wrote off losses due to the pandemic? So, why are you going to hurt Tillman there, man? Like, what's the big deal? So many people's been filing bankruptcy and just letting credit cards go for years. he's doing this now because of a pandemic. Cut the man some slack, man. How many businesses had to write off losses and get government help? There's nothing wrong with getting help during a pandemic. That is what it's there for. I don't understand, like, why is such the negativity around Tillman? And it says here, more importantly for Tita gets out from under his debt. The whole thing might stink and go to high heaven, but it appears to be perfectly legal maneuver. I'm telling you, man, this guy, I'm going to tell you right now what it is. We're going to end this video me saying that Mr. Will, you, sir, are a hater. I don't know what you have against Tillman or Gnog or whatever your thing is, but me, that's right, Terry Tillman. I'm not officially related to Tillman, but I should be related to Tillman because I'm speaking up for him. This is bullcrap with this negative article. Just get it out of here, but I just want to bring it out there in case if any of my viewers is concerned, I want them to be informed. That's the only reason I'm even doing this video, because I want my people to be informed. Whether they sell their stock, get out now, or they want to buy more and they believe in it like I do, that is totally up to my viewer. That is totally their decision. I'm just tracking my journey and taking the news articles that is out there on Golden Nugget. And I love producing it because we are a family here, and that's what it's all about. Whether the family wants to do what's best for their financial situation is good. So, guys, it's a rough one today, but we had to get it out of the way. So, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. And like I said, down in the description will be a link to my new store on Teespring. Unfortunately, I only got one t-shirt right now, and I want you guys to seriously go check it out. Tell me your honest opinion. I don't want you to buy anything if you don't want to. You want to buy it, that's cool. You can take some pictures and send it to me. I'll put them up on the videos, saying thank you and all. But I would like you guys to go check it out because I want your honest opinion. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What should I change? Because I want to make it good for you guys and good product. So I just want your honest feedback. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. And remember to buy the dip. Baby, let's go!